further drive up the prices of other goods and services. Authorities say that the state's budget simply cannot absorb any more fuel subsidies given the soaring crude prices that we're seeing in the market, which has been triggered in part by the conflict we're seeing in Ukraine. With more details, here's Yasser Hakim.
Egypt's fuel prices are recalculated every 3 months based on the price of international crude oil, the local currency exchange rate at the time, and cost of distribution. A floating local currency and rising international oil prices, triggered by global developments in the last 2 years, have pushed the fuel prices up for the 6th quarter in a row. The latest review results in the low-grade octane 80 costing $0.42, the medium octane 92 at $0.49, and high-grade octane 95 at $0.57 per liter.
The gasoline in consumption in Egypt, actually what we're taking like 5 billion liter per year annual productions for consumptions, and unfortunately Egypt actually doesn't have enough production to cover all this product. What we're actually doing is import from outside more than 40%, and we produce 60%. Egypt has been set the oil price in the budget yearly. It's like $80 in this case. So that's why actually if the oil price has been increased dramatically to 1,110, that means the government will actually has to subsidize this amount of money to compensate this.
The result is that the oil import bill doubled to $1 billion and subsidy bills jumped by 52%, prompting the government to revise prices this month. Officials also increased diesel price, which has been unchanged since 2019. Diesel powers most public transportation in Egypt, which has in turn raised its prices by 7% this week, placing more burden on commuters.
It came as a surprise to us. I was going to work after the vacation and discovered that transportation costs have increased a lot, even more than the new fuel price. We need the government to monitor this.
It is affecting us. Our life is getting more expensive. I have 5 children and now we'll have to cope with higher costs. With the fuel increase, they will pay more for their university studies and transportation to their jobs.
The price of fuel in Egypt is considered one of the cheapest in the Middle East and North Africa region, as it retails at about $0.5 to the liter for the highest grade octane fuel. But it's still expensive, considering the minimum wage for the high-ranked public employee is $463 per month.
Egyptians are questioning if the war in Europe is prolonged. Will it lead to more fuel price hikes? Is there a limit to inflation that is leading to more load on Egyptian population?
Experts say the government is spearheading the absorption of clean energy in the transport sector to reduce costs, although the move is seen as a long-term solution.
The government itself needs to replace this kind of things, and they need to rely on another source like a gas. If you can see there's a plan strategy from the government or the ministry to replace all the cars from the diesel and fuel to the gasoline, to the gas itself, which actually make the price of the transportation is less, and the gas actually price not so fluctuating compared with the oil price compared to this one, and this will be a good benefit of the transportation for the people in this case.
In the meantime, Egyptian officials have moved quickly to calm public concerns by announcing they had suspended plans to increase electricity prices until 2023 to limit the impact on the citizens. Yes, Hakim, CGTN, Cairo.
On to Nigeria now. The country's annual inflation rate rose to its highest level in 5.5 years in the month of June. It's been driven there